welcome back. We're finally here with Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Big shout out to Kenny at the Game Dungeon in South Carolina for getting this fixed up for me. Had a great experience with him. I'm gonna put his link in the description. He did a great job. Got me my GameCube back in like 2 weeks' time. Working fine again. Thank you again, Kenny. And now let's get into this game. Single player. So I have a new card, so I don't have any of my old saves, but yeah. So, obviously, second game. This one's actually my favorite. This one's probably the best one of the trilogy so far. Might have to change that when we get Metroid Prime 4 later this year. I will go through 3, even though it is the worst of the trilogy. Just so, you know, I have a full playset of all the Metroid Primes. Yeah, so I'm nostalgic. Like, again, Metroid Dread was the first series on my channel. A lot of fun with that game. Played it a few more times since then. Love the Metroid games. Really been looking forward to Metroid Prime 4. Ever since they announced it back in 2016. I had my keys in my pocket, making me uncomfortable. A crazy story about that. So back, of course, when the Switch came out, this was like 2016, 2017. You know, there were a lot of games on the Switch, and it wasn't backwards compatible. And since Breath of the Wild also came out on the Wii U, I decided against getting a Switch for a while. I didn't even start saving up for it. And I told my friends, it's like, you know what, because I heard rumors of them possibly working on Metroid Prime 4. I'm like, you know what, I'll start saving up for a Switch when they announce Metroid Prime 4. Like 2 weeks later, it got announced. And I'm like, oh, okay. I still didn't I didn't really have much money back then, so I still ended up really saving up for a while. Oh gosh, I gotta get used to this old control scheme. I started using the C button. Oh gosh, this is gonna be weird. But, yeah, that's how that happened. I'm able to interface with door. Why am I scanning things? I'm not supposed to be scanning things. So when are we going to get a remaster of this game? We're going to get it with 4? This one I have to scan. There we go. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So, of course, 2 weeks after that, they announced the Metroid Prime 4 back in 2016. Like I said, I ended up not saving money because I don't think I actually had a really good job at the time. So it was another year before I actually started saving up half a year until I started actually saving up the money for it. I don't know. Don't need to scan everything. I know what they do. And you guys don't want to just sit here watching me scan things for 20 minutes. So, whole reason I bought the Switch was because I was excited for Metroid Prime 4. Never's not gonna come to the Switch at all. Is coming to the Switch too. And that's hilarious. 100% understand why. Nintendo at the time was like, back in 2020, they announced like, hey, I know we've been working on Metroid Prime 4, but we feel like it's not good enough, so we're gonna hand this back to Retro Studios, and they're just gonna start the whole thing over again, which is just insane. Like that was 4 years of progress. Just like, nah. Like, the game had to have been almost done at that point. I think I actually have to scan this guy. Oh, that's just lore. This thing is the thing I have to scan. That's the wrong button, but... So, yeah. Crazy story about Metroid Prime 4. I can't believe it's been 9 years since... Oh, my gosh. Since they've announced it. And we're finally gonna get it this year. And this is just after we had we now know that all the pre-orders for the Switch 2 are sold out. So it looks like I might not be able to get a Switch 2 day one. I'm going to try. I have over half the money saved up. But it is not looking good that I'll be able to get it. But I should be able to get one by the time Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes out. And hey, that'll give me more time to beat 2 and 3. 3 is going to be easier to play than 2 because I had to fix, like I said, again, shout out to Kenny, get my GameCube fixed. But I know my Wii U is perfectly fine, so being able to play on my Wii U will be great. And the thing is, so here's the other thing about me fixing this, is I have a Wii. And I was just going to be like, oh, I'll just play on my Wii, since my GameCube's on the fritz. And only to find out, the Wii does not have HDMI. What? Like, I know it's like 2008, but I could have sworn HDMI was still like used at that time, even if it wasn't what everyone used. You know, we're not even talking about these enemies. So yeah, these the guys I was supposed to save. They're already dead, and now they're possessed and attacking me, so... You know, it's funny, this is the first game I tried to stream back in the day. Didn't end up working too well. It kept running into problems, but I was going to stream it, and I was going to turn it into episodes. That never worked out. But, and those are now just lost to time, because I never actually... Did I actually ever save those? I don't know. Oh well. But I'm glad I waited, because now I just know not to scan everything, and I got to go play through Metroid Prime 1, and now I get to do Metroid Prime 2. And hey, look! Oh, we didn't actually see it because I didn't get 100%. It's the Metroid Prime in our dark suit from the last game. You know what's really odd? Like, this is supposed to be like a really important mission, but I only brought 5 missiles. Ooh, phase on. She's... Samus. You're not even at, like, full power. And now they're gonna attack me. Ooh. They stole my stuff. They haven't told me that yet, but yes, they have. They have stolen all of my stuff. Except my Varia suit, which I actually get to keep this time. Oh, I also get to keep my Morph Bomb. I don't get to get the... I don't get to keep the Power Bombs, but... I know how to fight game. Oh, I got to keep the Charge Beam too. Took a while to load there. Hey look, the first elevator! I get to put the elevator music back in. Now, even for the GameCube, this game still looks really good. Like, it's a little rough around the edges, and it's more obvious since I've just recently played the game remastered on the Switch, but and you gotta hit live that clickety clackety of the But once again, I'm gonna have to end on save stations because I can't just leave my GameCube on unless I'm going to jump right back in. I should probably locate the save station. Where is the save? Like right there. Got it. Oh, it was back down there. It's gonna keep telling me that. No, we're gonna skip it. I'm not gonna die. Not even playing like on a hard mode like I was on Remastered, because for one, I don't think the original version of the game has hard mode. And two, even if it does on this save system, I don't even have a complete save file. So, you guys like the clickety clack? I really like the clickety clack of my GameCube controller. That's probably just gonna be throughout this entire one, because it is. You do have to do this a lot with just the movement and the locking on. Because if you hold this and you hold L, you have to stop. You have to. So in order to move the camera, you have to hold R, you have to move. In order to lock the camera, you need to hold L, and then you need to stop holding R. But then to move it back, you gotta switch back to R. Or just... And move around, you gotta go back to R, and it's just... So it's just gonna be a bunch of clickety-clackities. It's gonna be great. And honestly, don't even know if you guys can hear it. It'd be hilarious if you don't, and I just explained all that for nothing. Yeah, I need dark energy for that. Don't have a double jump there. There we go. That's busted. There we go. See, I'm perfectly fine. There's the red one. Huh. Security gate. See, perfectly fine. There was no need to save. Arm system activated. Transmission failed due to atmospheric interference. Nothing to worry about. These guys are easy. That thing was a little bit more scary, but it's still fine. One of these. Oh, there's the hole. Like, there's a hole here. Yeah, sure. There we go. And we've made it to the ship. To the ship with the distress signal we were given. Pretty sure. Space pirates. While the pirates, while the ship was damaged by a storm as we entered the Aether's atmosphere. Yep. Happened to what happened to our ship. Magnetic activity, disable our comms. The land was split into 2 units. One to set up an ops base. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Didn't get to read what the second unit was until they appeared. like how it's just like, these guys are never this efficient against me. Just close both eyes through his visor, even though I can only really see one. Reach in for one. Jeez Louise, these guys were just slaughtered. Got a map. That's weird. I don't remember this map being here. Up. Scan this one. Kinetic orb cannon. Almost fell off there. This requires blast shield, so this requires some missiles. What's this one? It's one of these. Hang on. There we go. Missiles. I forgot that's where we got missiles, but... Uh-oh. These guys are actually tough. You can fall off here? Did like 10 damage to me, man. What did that? Oh gosh. What's the last one? There it is. I forgot the Dark World ones are actually tougher than the Light World ones. Just to be more annoying. Hey, that time I didn't just fall off. Keep trying to control the camera with my C-stick. Come on. Okay, what do I do? Okay, there's got to be something around here. Ah, there it is. That one's just unfair. Like I said, I hate these bees. Maybe there's one more. Oh my god, that's right. There's one you can't reach in this room yet. It's up there. Just be as annoying as possible. Looking for mouse is complete. That's the kinetic orb cannon. Oh my gosh. Where's... Ah! Right. There it is. Oh. Okay, now I can get through it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you just blow through it. But yeah, see? Just to be annoying, they put one out of reach. They didn't have to do that. But they did. Hey look, it's one of the indigenous people. What are they called? I don't know, we'll get that dump in the next one. Ooh, more elevator music. Ba ba ba. Now, there should be a save station right here, which will be very nice. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's in the next room. Because the first mini-boss is in the room after this. And I've died to this mini-boss. A few times. Because it's not easy. But hey. That's 5 minutes from now, Tom's problem. Not even 5, like 2 minutes. It'll be a few days for you guys, but it'll be a few minutes for me. Well, I guess that's the end of this episode. We'll see you next time for the boss fight. Bye!